Hello, welcome back. So following from my last video on laser cutting or the testing of the laser cutting, I had a few people asking what I was making, what the bits were that I was cutting. So I thought I'd do another video just explaining what they are for. So this is my current project. It's a model of a de Havilland Comet, Comet 4, the last of the comets. It was a late 1940s, early 1950s jet-powered aircraft, the first commercial airliner powered by gas turbine engines. And it's a model that I've wanted to build for a long time, but it's a very complex model, and without building it or designing it on CAD is extremely hard, just because of the complexity of this whole inboard part of the wing with the exhaust engine intake exhaust ducting. The whole shape of this is extremely hard to draw 2D um, without being able to sort of fly through it and cut through sections using CAD. I've not Before I started this, I'd only done a few bits and pieces on CAD Fusion 360, so I decided it'd be a good project to really get stuck into it and learn about it. Um, so when I started it, my goal was to build this center section or to design this center section, especially the skin. If I decided if I could design the skin and make that look right or as close to scale as I could. Um, it is oversized because of the fans I need to use in it, the electric fans. But after quite a few hours, I was happy that the design was close enough to scale. Like I say, it is oversized, but it was good enough. And once I'd done that, I then realized that this could actually work. The project could work. So I carried on and built all the internal structure. It's been a long time in the design stage. But another part of the problem with the Comet is you can't have a normal spar like you would on a normal aircraft because you've got you've got the intake and the exhaust for the motors. So you need to take the loadings round the outside. So that's how I've done it. Whether it'll work or not remains to be seen, but so far so good. And I also wanted to try some newer building techniques that I've got ideas from other people, some online YouTube videos that I've watched, which is 3D printed molds with composite, laying up composite on top of the mold to create a skin. Because, like I said, because of the complexity of the shape, it would be extremely hard to either plank that with balsa wood and sand it to the same shape without sanding through bits. It's just a very hard shape to make. So really, it kind of lends itself to a mold and a carbon fiber skin. So that's what I've done. I've 3D printed the bottom section, and I've got a nice carbon fiber skin. It's not perfect. It was the second attempt. The first one I tried in glass fiber, and it wasn't as strong as I was hoping. So the second one I did in carbon fiber, and it's pretty good. It's light, it's strong enough for a skin. Most of the structure, the loads are going to be taken by the skin, but there is obviously the skeleton inside for the internal structure, which is going to be made or is made of thin plywood, 3mm and 6mm ply. It's yeah, it's a big project. I've got four 70mm electric fans. It's made up in 5 sections. You've got this tail section. The 5 sections are all going to come apart. The center section is the complicated bit because that's going to house the 4 motors, speed controllers, retractable undercarriage, most of the electronics, and hopefully, depending on the balance point, because as yet I don't know the final weight. I don't know how much power it's going to need. It's kind of been a bit of a guesstimate, really. The 470mm fans running on 6 cells should produce over 2.5 kilograms of thrust. There are going to be some losses because of the restrictions on the intake and exhaust. I've kept the area pretty much the same from the intake all the way through to the exhaust, so I'm hoping I'm not going to lose too much, but it is all a bit of an unknown. So we'll see how we go. But like I was saying, it's 5 sections. The center section is the main one. This nose section will be removable, the same with the tail and the outer wing panels. So yeah, that is my current project. I'll add some pictures. I've not done any videos of the build so far. I have taken some stills, so I'll add those to this video after I've finished rabbiting on. And if you want to see some more, I can make some more videos. So yeah, let me know. Thanks for watching.